Get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and the Seattle Seahawks. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24-yard line.
Start up 4 wide. All right.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Gordon, the ball carrier.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Block working out of the gun. Got a man complete. It's handled. And he will have a Broncos first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
First down, Broncos.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Lock. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their
we'll credit that
away,
throw to Feliz right there with the pressure.
9 meaning go. Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. Olivier Vernon brings him down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson, and he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 39. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he'll get 3 down at the 34-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. Got a man at It's caught inside the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Touch 50. 51 to Mike, boy. 51. Tackles. Go down. 4 down. Mike, 51. 51 to Mike.
Throwing is Wilson. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Couldn't get it off.
Casey bursting in to take him down. And, Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
To try again after the sack. Wilson. And he takes a shot.
Come on,
the
protect
release,
somebody.
This will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Three tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal.
Let's go, D. Let's go. 45. Mike, 45. Watch the run. They're running it. Hey, check Mike 45. We own them.
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, you saw
that was dumb.
Back across his
That was
body.
just dumb.
Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
I deserved that one. That was dumb.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Melvin Gordon.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Block on target there to Fant, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Dalvin.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Locke. On the move to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And Gordon's going to be stopped short. Calling no game that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
With no score.
Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge
What's he going to do? This is go for it territory here, I think.
Side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
Let's go for it territory. See if he's going to do it. No, he's going to go for it.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They're going to run. This is Gordon. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
The Broncos first down.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now to the air. Lock. That's going to be caught by Judy. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Open man, he completes it to Judy. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 27-yard line. Back to the ground now with Gordon. Down right around the 25.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Locke sets up the screen to Gordon. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Third and 2, Locke's going to throw. He's got his tight end fan, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
1st and goal at the 1. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon, and he'll get in.
I did not get my defense set up. Dang it.
Melvin Gordon, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. No, he missed the PAT.
Yikes.
No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but
Come on, Lockett. God dang it.
the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score.
The dude catches everything in real life. In this game, you can't catch shit. Very frustrating.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They run it with Carson, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he's got
That
the
time,
first
got
down
it.
yardage before being taken down at midfield.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On 1st down, Carson.
I hit the
And he'll lose yardage here.
darn
Back at the 47.
trigger.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Again, the ball carrier.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
At the 28-yard line.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Here's Carson. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Here we go.
From the 22, Wilson. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Pretty sure I hit slide there, but whatever.
Maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
I can't believe they even let you play.
This is Carson. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
On the carry.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
See if we can get the play to work this time.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, watch it. One flip. Check. One flip. Come to me, it's me.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
And 9 yards to go.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
45, Mike, 45. Bring it. Bring it. 45, 45. Mike, 45. Go. Go.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Forced out to his
Oh,
left.
fucking wrong button.
Work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a fourth
Lucky there.
down.
That was
So
the
2
wrong
third down
button push.
conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. Now here's Jason Myers. He gets set for the Seahawk field goal.
32-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good, and they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field
Come
for a
on.
long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as
Freaking
unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
The lane
Shitting
opens
me.
here.
Come on, what
He's
is that
past the
kick?
30.
For 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
All right.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lock. And this
pick that off.
incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Lock going to hand it off here to Gordon. Gordon.
There we go.
Loses the football. It's loose. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Number 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. No gain on the screen there in 2nd down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now Wilson. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout.
He's going to try the ice.
As it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
I don't actually know what happens when you do this.
Here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Myers able to knock it through
Well, all right.
Thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading
Made a little
into
something out of
send you eastward to Orlando, standing by with
turnover.
EA Sports halftime
Get the ball to
report
start
now.
the third.
Here's Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Get back on track
even
now.
through one half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys
got a good
will
run
look back
defense.
and review, so to speak, because
Definitely not moving
everyone
the
has
ball
someone
very well here
assigned to how
on the
did each
ground.
play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something
Playing
you
good
haven't shown
defense.
already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. They run again with Carson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
There we go.
14 on that one, and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
3 brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Right here, guys. Mike 51. Mike 51. Let's go.
Now it's Carson. They
Man,
have 3
get
yards
off
on
the-
first
your own
down,
guy.
just 1 yard there. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
45. Mike, look. Watch the car. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Watch the twist.
On third down, Wilson. And that's knocked
come on,
away.
get it over there, Russ.
Incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. A 40-yard punt, no return, and it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory.
Wasted opportunities is the story of this game so far.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points?
And break this tie.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Operating from the gun. Block. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And his guys will take over
There we go.
at the 30-yard line.
All right, let's make something out of this now,
It seems
huh?
like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And nothing doing.
Pick up the block, man. Pick up the block.
Justin Simmons up from his safety spot to make the tackle. A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
3 bud. 45 the mark. Let's go.
Looking to throw on second down. Wilson being chased out left. He'll run it. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
Now how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
What's tight? Tight ends right. What's tight? Tight ends right. 3 down. 45. Mike, 45. It's our time.
To throw on third down. Wilson. Unable to find Dorsett.
Thread the needle.
And he is going to
Thread
have the
the needle.
Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That third down conversion good for 23.
10 at the 45-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 45-yard line. Now a give, right side. Carson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace.
He's done a good job against the run. I give him credit for that for sure.
Let's go. 51's the mic. I'm going back to you.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson, he finds Dorsett. It's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 23. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
What's 36 power? 51 the mic, boys. 51.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And it's intercepted.
Oh, nice play.
Picked off by
Nice
Justin
play,
Simmons.
nice play.
And the return just
Thought I had him
across
in the back.
15 to the
That was a
16-yard
great play.
line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie.
We've been moving the
Defense
ball
had
up and
other
down the
plans.
field,
They
but we
were
both
already
keep
in
turning
field
it
goal
over.
range.
Man, I thought I had him up and over the top
I
there.
don't know if this
Great
was a
play.
case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Jordan Brooks on the tackle.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Second down and 7. From the gun, Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And he stopped immediately there. Tackle made by Everson Griffin. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play.
To the fourth
so
we go.
Switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 10. 56. Operating from the gun. Lock over the middle, complete to Judy. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Missed him with
15
Adams.
yards on the play, first down.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From just shy of midfield, Lock. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Lock working out of the gun. Completes it over the middle.
God dang it. I hate it when you know exactly what's coming and you do the exact right thing and it still doesn't work. They played that perfectly. Perfectly. That's so annoying.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Shotgun snap to Lock. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Get the ball.
It looked like, fortunately, the Broncos able to recover.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. From the gun, Lock. He's going to drop this one down to Gordon. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun. Lock. Open man is Gordon. Complete. And he will have the Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Lock. This is the
exact spot I tried to freaking drop to. Gosh dang it, come on.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
They go back to Gordon here on first down. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Oh, come on.
On 2nd and 9, Locke escaping the pressure right. That is caught at the 7.
No fucking way.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. First down Broncos as Locke finds Judy. They'll run with Lindsey. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. Now let's listen in on the call. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Following the penalty, here's Gordon. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Again, Gordon on 2nd and goal. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a gain of 4, but it'll bring us now to a 3rd and goal.
We'll save our 2 timeouts for after the 2-minute warning.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
See if we can, if he's going to throw it here, let's see if we can force him into a turnover. Let's see if we can do that.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They come up on what could be a pivotal 3rd and goal now in a tie ball game. Operating from the gun. Locke. This will be caught at about the 5. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can
see if he can shank this one again, maybe.
And make himself
How about that?
To the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication.
Got it. All right.
All the defenders pointing out the receiver.
Minute 50 seconds and a timeout.
Rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
He's played a great game so far. Mix that with mistakes that I've made, and here we are.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now a give, right side. It's Carson. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly.
Oh, come on, you
and
asshole.
this one could be coming back.
That's 2 games in a row now we've had
this will
this.
be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
2 games in a row now. I think I've had a drive down at the end and I got holding.
Throwing now is Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
It didn't check
catch
off
out of the
every
backfield.
box, but the most important one, got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
He's back to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Got away with one there.
For the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. This defense so strong all afternoon long, well executed again there.
This is a group that really
Well, do we try and throw it here or just get in field goal range and go for a tie?
Fills in the exact proper spot. They've made it very, very hard for them to find open places to throw the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
4-yard gain.
First things first here, they got to pick up the first down.
And remember, it is 4th down, so they've got to pick up a completion here. Otherwise, this one's over.
We're going to shoot for overtime.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. With 3 seconds to go, if it's good, we're off to overtime. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So on now comes the kicker. It's Jason Myers. With 3 seconds to go, if it's good, we're off to overtime. And this one is right down the middle. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we
both scored 6 in the 2nd, 3 in the 4th. Can't both score the same thing.
If the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession.
See, this win thing tells me nothing.
After both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Got to get a stop now.
Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So a tie ball
we get the win, I guess.
The kicks away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
All right. Oh, I gotta stand up. My back's hurting.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled.
Seriously?
At least, because
Seriously?
now the
Come
crowd
on.
really wants to be involved and help
Make the
their
play,
team.
guys.
And that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Gordon. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's
What's
an
the
extra
flag?
boost moving forward.
There we
It
go.
actually is
We'll
an
take
extra
that.
hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off, but in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. First throw of overtime for Locke. Eluding the pressure right. That's going to be caught by Judy. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. Got a man, it's Judy, complete.
Damn it.
And he will have a Broncos first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Broncos.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard
All right, let's see if we can get pressure on
line.
the quarterback now then.
From the gun, it's Locke. This is Fant on the short completion. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
He was brought down by Everson Griffin. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 4. Big play here, trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive. From the gun, Locke. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
Here we go. Set.
Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
Bronco ball carrier.
They've had some success here in overtime with this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 20-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
3rd down.
And play is stopped
I'm gonna
here.
burn the other timeout. This is ball game right here.
Timeout here. It'll be their second and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag.
There we go. All right, that makes it a little more manageable now.
Opening drive of overtime, and now facing a 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up. Operating from the gun. Lock. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
So
you only get 2 timeouts in
what
overtime.
you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
All right, he's going to let it run down. Let's hope he shanks this one, huh? That's what we're hoping for here. No timeouts. I don't know that we can get a...
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. So here now is Brandon McManus in a big spot. This to at least get him a lead here in overtime. The
Got
kick
it.
by McManus
Good kick.
is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the
All right, 42 seconds to get ourselves a field goal. Or a tie. I don't want a tie. 42 seconds to get ourselves a win.
I like how you framed it up because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. The field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think he'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
Come on, get up. Let's go.
He was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And oh, if he could have just clutched that and fallen to the ground, it's an overtime victory. Instead, incomplete.
3rd down and 15.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
45 is the mark. Not today, Not today.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Damn.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st
Good
and
game.
10. They wanted to avoid the dreaded 4th down and having to get a conversion or it being the final play. They picked it up, though, on 3rd.
I love how you described that because we've been in those situations and seen it. If you get to 4th down, especially in overtime, things get a little shakier, don't they? The hands get shaky, right? The throw, if you're going to throw the ball, being able to run it, all of that coming down to one big play. Very nice of them.
Mad at
and
myself
nice
for those
them
dumb
to pick it up on
mistakes.
3rd.
So that'll
Those
just
2
about
turnovers
do it
are the
for
difference
Charles
right
Davis.
there.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the
And he held me to
NFL
51
on
rushing
EA
yards. That's
Sports.
pretty
For
big
more,
right there.
Log on to easports.com.
He did a great
From
job
Seattle,
stopping
so
the run.
long, everybody.
59% completion, 55, 13 to 22, 220, 2 picks. I haven't thrown 2 picks in a game in a long time. Could have been 3 when I hit the wrong button. I got lucky that he dropped that one. Couple bad decisions. And that's what happens. You lose games. 42 yards for Carson. That's a hell of a job on defense. Great run defense. I should have put more focus on Judy, obviously. Forsett, 6 for 123. I don't think he's led the team in receiving in a while. Who else? Nobody else caught any passes? Carson had 2, Lockett 1, Metcalf 1. Wow. Shut down Metcalf too. He played a great defensive game. And I did not play a good game at all. Well done, sir. Well done.